This is my friend Jordan and his little boy Indy. And Jordan is the manager here at the Sunplex. He manages this market, and he has quite a history of traveling across Canada and living across Canada. He's lived on the East Coast in Cape Breton.
That's right.
He's lived in Quebec. He's lived in BC. So he's and he speaks quite good French, even though his native language is not French. So hi, Jordan. How are you today?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Well, we're going to talk to you a little later, and we're happy to see you and your boy Indy. Thank you very much.
You wave?
Good boy.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm back with Jordan, the manager at the Sunplex, and we're just going to have a little chat with him. So, I'd like to know a little bit more about you. You seem like a fascinating guy to me. You're very personable, great PR with this, getting this going, obviously. Give me a little bit of your history.
Okay, sure. Let's see, I grew up in Vancouver, and then, as you know, I lived in Claudia, Quebec for a while, in Cape Breton, and in Northern Ontario, in a town called Cochrane, and then Saskatoon. I left home when I was about 17 and went traveling. That's how I ended up in all those locations. And then came back. I worked for 3 years for an airline as a flight attendant, so I got to see the world that way. Came back. Let's see, what did we do next? Went to university here at UBC. And worked quite a variety of different jobs. Did research with Agriculture Canada, and then tried a sales job, and then I ended up here at Sunplex. So,
wow, that's great.
Yeah, there's a couple of twists and turns in between.
Do you mind if I ask you how old you are?
Sure, 32.
32. So you've had a lifetime of experience in 32 years.
Haven't wasted any time.
I just wanted to touch on the subject of your speaking French, which I thought you spoke fairly well. Now, I can speak French myself, although I very rarely do because I haven't used it much for the last 40 years, and I'm not native to French, and I know that you're not native to French. So, but you seem to be quite comfortable with the language.
Yeah, I got being in Quebec, somehow it just caught into living with Quebecers, and then I had several jobs that happened to be in French. Between the flight attendant job, I worked for a mutual fund company as a mutual fund administrator, where I had to deal with customers exclusively in Quebec, and for whatever reason it stuck. I try to use it as often as I can, and I also volunteered at the Alliance Française in Vancouver for years, helping out there. Just like I say, for the same reason to keep my French going. So.
Well, they have that here too, don't they in Kelowna?
And if I had more time, I would. I'd participate there.
Yeah, well, that's certainly a tremendous asset to have if you're living in this country, because a large part of the population is French.
Yeah, I agree. I can attribute both the flight attendant job that I got and working with Agriculture Canada to being able to speak French as well. So.
I suppose the next step is politics.
We'll get there.
Now, what do you do for recreation?
Well, let's see. We've got 3 kids, so that's not much. An awful lot of ice hockey. I played 100 games 2 years ago. I own my own hockey league, so I've been playing. I started in university, and it's still going now.
Wow.
So I've been playing on at least one team there for the last 5-6 years. I ski. I do triathlons, not competitively, but recreationally. To do triathlons competitively, you have to be able to make quite a commitment in time, but I haven't
probably need a sponsor.
Yeah, you'd need a sponsor, and you'd need a very understanding family, and for all the time you'd have to spend training and neglecting them. So I just do it for fun, and I've done the Apple Triathlon for the last 6 years, and I wouldn't miss it. I really enjoy that event. But I've done some of the other ones, the half irons, in the Okanagan and on the coast.
What position do you play in hockey?
Defense.
You're a defenseman?
On the left side, yeah.
And what's the name of your hockey team?
It's the Whiskey Jacks.
And that's here in Kelowna?
That's in Kelowna, you bet.
Yeah. And how have they done this season?
We won, so we won.
Can't do much better than that, I guess.
No, you can't. No, we had we won the cup for our league 3 times, and three times in the last 6-7 years. So it's been rewarding. It's a team just we started from scratch. We didn't have anybody, nobody knew each other, and a few years later you get all the chemistry developed and you can make a run for it. So.
Well, you certainly have made this Sunplex market work, so obviously you've got a lot of talent. I don't know, I'm starting to see you in a different light, maybe more of a superhero. 3 kids, hockey, manage the Sunplex, picks up extra languages. That's pretty amazing. Well, thanks very much, Jordan.
Thanks, Fred. Thanks for the interview.
Okay. When you want to meet somebody in Kelowna, the place to go is the Dolphins. This sculpture is very well known, and everyone who wants to meet somebody downtown knows that if they tell them to go here, they will be here when they arrive. And it's a lovely cool place in a hot day too, because you can get up close and the water sprays. Very nice place to go. Everything is so nice at this time of year. Just had to take a picture of these beautiful flowers. Well, it's time to look at the comments from our last video. And our pick this time is Reality at its Realest. And that comment came from Cypress77. Well, thanks, Cypress77. We like to think it's the real deal. To keep up with Fred and Sharon's reality show, please click on subscribe.